Here's the truth. Most people think investing is this complicated game reserved for Wall Street guys in expensive suits. It's not. I'm about to show you the simplest, most effective way to build real wealth, and it takes about 10 minutes to set up. By the end of this video, you'll understand index fund investing better than 90% of people claiming to be investors. Let's go. Let me start with the biggest mistake I see. Waiting. You're 25th or 30th thinking, I'll start investing next year when I have more money. Wrong. Here's the math that should scare you straight. If you invest $300 a month starting at 20, with average market returns of 10% annually, you'll have roughly $1-2 million by 60. Start that same 300 monthly investment at 30, you're looking at about $400,000. That's an $800,000 difference. For waiting 10 years. For waiting a decade, you're literally leaving almost $1 million on the table. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time. Mistake number 2, trying to time the market. You see a headline, stock market crash coming, so you panic sell. Or you see another headline about a hot new stock, and you FOMO in. This is how you lose money. Markets go up and down. That's normal. From 1980 to 2020, if you stayed invested in an S&P 500 index fund through every single market crash, every recession, every crisis, you made about 11% annually. But if you missed just the 10 best days in that 40-year period, your returns dropped to 4% annually. 10 days out of 10,000. You cannot predict which days those are. Nobody can. Not financial advisors, not CNBC, not your friend Steve, who thinks he's an investor because he watches YouTube videos. Mistake 3. Picking individual stocks. This is seductive because you hear stories about someone buying Apple at $10 and selling at $400. But what you don't hear is the 50 other stocks that person bought that went nowhere or lost money. Studies show that even professional fund managers with teams of analysts fail to beat the market consistently. You, working your day job, are not going to out-research Harvard PhDs who have access to information you don't. An index fund is literally just a basket of hundreds or thousands of companies. It's diversified, it's passive, and it removes your emotions from the equation. That's the whole point. So how do you actually start? Here's the surprisingly simple truth. Open a brokerage account. That's step 1. Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. Pick one. It takes 5 minutes online. Step 2. Choose a simple index fund. For most beginners, look for an S&P 500 index fund or a total stock market index fund. Symbols like VOO, VTI, or SPLG. Step 3. Set up automatic monthly deposits, even if it's just $50. You don't need $10,000 to start. You need consistency. You need to remove the decision-making and automate it. That's literally it. 3 steps, 10 minutes, and you're an investor. Here's your action plan for this week. Today, pick a brokerage. I recommend Vanguard or Fidelity for beginners because they're straightforward. Tomorrow, open that account. It's faster than ordering coffee. By Friday, fund it and buy one simple index fund. Don't overthink which one. The difference between a good choice and a slightly better choice is nothing compared to the cost of waiting another year. Then, set up automatic monthly contributions. You don't need to check it daily, weekly, or even monthly. Seriously, log in once a year max. Let compound interest do its job. This is the boring path to wealth, and that's exactly why it works. Here's what separates people who build wealth from people who stay broke. They don't wait for the perfect time to start. They don't bet on individual stocks. They don't let emotions drive their decisions. They start small. They stay consistent. And they let time work in their favor. Index fund investing isn't a secret. It's the strategy recommended by Warren Buffett, one of the richest people alive. If it's good enough for him, it should be good enough for you. This is educational content about personal finance. This is not financial advice. Please consult with a qualified financial advisor for decisions specific to your situation. If this video helped you understand investing for beginners better, hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more money tips that actually work, not the clickbait stuff. I'm uploading new videos every week about passive income, budgeting, and how to take real control of your financial future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the